What a lunch. Not what I expected, but still lunch. Alright, back to work. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Actually, the last video I made was going to lunch, and now I had my lunch, and now I'm heading back to work now. So another off-topic video I put together, another moto vlog, just to chit chat, see how everybody's doing. Trying to get back into doing these things on a regular, at least as much as I can do regularly. Hopefully, we'll see. You know me, just make videos randomly. Yeah, I don't know, nothing special. You know, I would talk about something that I was thinking about earlier. Is how many of you that make motovlog videos or whatever have made videos before that you don't release and you don't let out, you know, or you made a video but you haven't published it, or you haven't put it on YouTube? Me, I have made several videos before that I have not released. And I'll use this as an example. This is kind of funny because a couple months ago, I'll use this as an example. So a couple months ago, I made a video on my Scout, mainly about some of the things I kind of wish this particular Scout platform had. And it was like, you know, I didn't release it, but I'll just talk about some of the topics I had talked about when I did that video. And one of them was about having the gas gauge. I wish this Scout had a gas gauge. I wish it had a little bigger gas tank. I wish it had cruise. What else did I mention? I wish it had, I mean, the fuel range on my bike, I get around 150 to 160, you know, average, 150 to 160 miles to fill up. It depends, sometimes more, sometimes less. It's anywhere from 45 to 60 miles a gallon is typically what I get. It just depends on how I ride it and what the RPMs are and stuff like that. And I mentioned that in that video. You know, if y'all don't believe me, I can post that up on some of the things I mentioned. Prove that I actually really did make this video. But maybe we'll throw that up there. So, like I said, what kind of gas mileage do you get out of your Indian Scout? Like I said, I got about 150 plus miles out of this tank that I ran. You know, I'd say the combination of that tank that I just ran the gas out of, last time I filled it up, I put non-ethanol gasoline in it. I try to do that, but you know, if I can't find a non-ethanol gas station, I'll just put, like, you know, 91 or 93 octane in it. I don't know if that makes a difference or not, but yeah, I've been getting to probably around 140 to 160, 140 to 160 miles to a tank on this on my bike, which I think is pretty good. Okay, so back to the topic about, like I said, is making videos and you don't release them. Well, I had made this video, I had it all published and ready to come out with, and like I said, when I made this, it was a couple months ago. It was before Indian released the information or the news about the new 2025 Scouts. So, you know, when I made this video before that happened, and then I saw the news break that, hey, Indian's going to be releasing some 2025 Scouts, you know, I kind of held off. And, you know, so what happens about a week or 2 weeks later? Indian releases their new Scouts. And what happens? The sucky thing about the Scout is that it doesn't have, I kind of wish it had a fuel gauge. They have a gas gauge, they have cruise control, they have oh gosh, a bigger gas tank. What does 0.1 gallons bigger mean it's bigger? I mean, I guess it does technically. A whole new motor, you know, all that stuff, all the stuff y'all have seen in the news about the new Scouts. I'm not going to talk too much about them. I've also made a video about talking about the new Scouts, but I feel like enough people have talked about those so much now that if I ever made any video about that, it would be me doing a test ride with them, which I'm not sure when that's gonna happen. But I just find it funny that, you know, you sometimes you make it, like for me, sometimes I make, there's so many videos I've made before that I don't release because I just don't feel like that it's the right time to release something like that, or it just doesn't seem to go together right, and I'm like, I don't want to release that. And you know, when I didn't release this one, and then, you know, it's like almost like Indian read my mind or something. Indian Motorcycles read my mind. It's like, hey, there's some updates we need to do to this bike, which granted, this bike in its platform as it is close to 10 years old of having pretty much the same type of platform it is. So I mean, all the stuff they've done for the 2025 Scouts is a major improvement about it. And I mean, if I get an opportunity to ride one, I'm looking forward to it. You know, I already love riding this bike as it is. It's great, but you know, you add a gas gauge on top of that. You had cruise control, you have riding modes, you have traction control, you had all that stuff to it. It makes it even better. So I'm thinking, maybe this is something I might be interested in the near future. I don't know. We'll see. So that's just something I wanted to talk about today, was just, you know, making videos that you don't release, and sometimes videos that you make come out of a coincidence that, hey, like me, it's something that was expected to happen. So it'd been funny if I would have timed that a little better and would have released it, and then been like, oh, the next week we got a new Scout. That would have been funny. But it is what it is. So alright, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video real quick. Head back into work here. Hope y'all have a fantastic day. Thank you for watching. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you next time.